And here we are with the finals. We've had a tremendous change in weather. It's currently absolutely pouring down. This is the lineup for the Formula B final. On the front of the grid, Wayne O'Connor in the Rover, 197 Dave Spong, and 201 Terry Maynard in the Lotus. Right behind Dave Phillipson and Tom Bissett in the Mini, and Spong there makes a very slow start. Bissett moves through into second place, but in the lead at the moment, it's Wayne O'Connor. And getting very sideways, it's Bill Turpin. Bill Turpin has lost it completely. We were expecting a few mishaps because of the rain. So Bill Turpin loses it completely. He did exactly the same thing during practice this morning, but it didn't matter so much then. Meanwhile, with the leader, Wayne O'Connor, as they go through checkers into the old chicane. So Rover leads Tom Bissett in the Mini, and then Maynard in the Lotus Elite.
And this big Rover, Bill, he'll be taking some handling around this circuit now.
Yes, well, you can see there the way his wipers are going, trying to clear all the water that's coming down. But he's got an advantage, hasn't he, Steve? Because that screen is very, very clear. He's got nobody to throw mud up onto the screen, so I think he's going to have the best run of the day. And just look at that mud that there is at the top of the complex there. And that allows the Mini to close up. The Minis are going to have advantage, aren't they?
Well, quite. It's ridiculous, the amount of power difference between these two. And look at this Mini go. He's on the inside line for the chicane. But no, the Rover's just pulled ahead there. Wayne O'Connor back in the lead.
Well, Tom Bissett will certainly be getting some practice with front-wheel drive. That's why he's driving the Mini until his Fiesta is ready. And look, he's going through. He hasn't touched yet. He's squeezing through. Wayne O'Connor really is treading very, very gently. You can see that. He's having to go really steady, but Tom Bissett finally squeezes through. So Tom Bissett in the Mini leads the Formula B final from Wayne O'Connor. And let's just see who's in third place. These two are a long way ahead of the rest of the field, and Maynard it is. Terry Maynard, number 201, in third place. In fourth place, Dave Phillipson. We're back with the leader, Tom Bissett, and it actually looks quite clear there on your screens. The camera, unfortunately, is not giving us a clear picture of exactly how bad it is. And can he actually see out of that screen?
Looks very misted up as well on the inside there, Bill. I'm sure he's having trouble. Just look at the mud around this complex corner. That poor guy's having to drive through that.
Well, quite right. And this, of course, is where the Mini front-wheel drive is going to tell. And completing another lap, Tom Bissett. Now he's the one with the clear screen. At least it's clear on the outside. He's having to wipe the screen from the inside. They get very, very steamed up in there, as I'm sure you would agree.
Yes, the Minis in particular, they're not very big inside.
And we're just watching that. And Dave Phillipson. Dave Phillipson there gets stuck at the top of the complex. He's going again, but I think it was screen visibility problems. And Jane Pressick in the Rover has made up a lot of ground, and we'll just try and work out whereabouts she is. There is Jane. Dave Spong is behind her, and that was Bill Turpin. I don't know if he'd gone off again. And you saw there Maynard going off, so I believe that the order now, it should be, that's Dave Spong we're looking at, the order. Oh, and somebody else spins. That's Jane. She's lost it. She was in third place. She's now dropped down the order. Bill Turpin is going again. So Tom Bissett leads. In second place, Wayne O'Connor. I think it's Dave Spong now who's moved up into third place, so it should be Jane there getting a word of encouragement from one of the marshals. But there's the man in the lead. Comes through to complete another lap. Let's just confirm the order as they go past us. Tom Bissett in the lead. We'll wait to see who comes through in second place as you watch Tom Bissett on your screens. Bissett a long way ahead. The Mini making maximum advantage. The rest of the field miles away. In fact, I should say that they're probably half a lap, that Bissett is probably half a lap ahead in this Formula B final. No one has come past us yet. Just look at the gap between the leader, Tom Bissett, and the man in second place. It should be Wayne O'Connor in the Rover. In fact, they're just coming up now, I can confirm. And in fact, it's Bill Turpin in second place. Bill Turpin is in second place, and Dave Spong, 197, is in third. So we've lost all of the big engine cars, which is not surprising, is it?
No, it's very significant in this race, Bill. The fact that the car with the smallest engine, the smallest horsepower output, is in fact managing to combat the conditions the best.
Yes, and Jane Pressick has recovered in the Rover. She's in third place. Here's the man who's spun twice already, but there is the leader. There are cars abandoned all over the circuit. I'm surprised that Tom Bissett can see where he's going, but of course Bissett will be very, very pleased with this result. He comes across, he still hasn't finished, there's another lap to go. The finals are extended from qualifying. It was 4 laps in qualifying. Just look at the way he's splashing. his way around the circuit. An awful lot of mud all over the circuit. And as we watch the leader, Bill Turpin there has lost, and also Dave Spong has gone off. Dave Spong, Bill Turpin have gone off. So that means that Jane Pressick in the Rover is now in second place in only her first outing with the car. And I think that these two drivers, Spong and Bill Turpin, have had a heck of a coming together, as you can see. I'm sure it goes without saying. Anyway, the checkered flag is being readied for Tom Bissett. There is the lady in second place, the only lady driver we have here today, Jane Pressick. I think she'll be really pleased with that result. She's still got one lap to go, though. The checkered flag is being prepared for Tom Bissett. We have to wait for him to come round. There is Tom Bissett. He is over half a lap ahead now of the person in second place. Unfortunately, the weather really has decimated this field, and here we are, an excellent victory, fighting his way through all the mud. It's Tom Bissett. Tom Bissett, 65, is the man who will go through onto the back of the grid for the Formula B A final.